must not fail.
Battle formations.
Diana is determined to keep the fight going until the army is again made whole. Choose who will go with her. Alright, so this section, these blue indicators are the ones that are assigned to travel with Diana's group, which will be until the army is made whole, meaning although your army is being split in two, you don't have to worry about playing that other segment at all. Anybody who is red or in your reserve will not be coming with you, so they will not be playable at this time. These will be the 9 squads we'll take with us. You won't be able to use them for the first couple of chapters, I think 3 chapters, and then you'll get to use them on the 4th chapter. Then, if I remember correctly, you get all of your units back on the 5th chapter after that. So this is for much later on. I also have my own thoughts about this entire section, which we'll get into later, at the end. Tran's last stand at Fort Eureka allowed for the others to escape. However, his sacrifice had proved to be his undoing. Found guilty of treason and heresy, Tran was put to death. Now, with nothing standing in his way, Casamir is finally able to destroy the temple and taste the revenge he has been seeking for years. A terrifying new champion, now known as the Hand of Xanatos, descended from the sky and obliterated Lemelin Monastery. The priestesses of the Sisterhood of Mercy were taken hostage along with the children, and the paladins were wiped out. The Hand of Xanatos can now be seen at the vanguard of a vast and powerful army, as the last remaining of Casamir's opponents attempt to rally around the strongholds of Rimorgue and Stormrook. Chapter 13, Conquest. Duke Terranor's son, Randolph, has taken over what remains of his father's army. Men of Viridia, clean up this rabble so we can get on with more important matters.
Casamir, men like you have no business in the game of war. We will show you how it works. Followers of Xanatos, we are to annihilate the enemy.
So for the next couple missions, the game just jumps you straight into the missions or chapter battles without you having an opportunity to do any menuing stuff like support or marketplace. For this particular mission, you only actually needed to capture Stormrook and then the battle will end. It'll actually give you a ranking like S and A like it normally does, though it doesn't show it to you. If you want the S ranking, you will need to capture all 3 objectives, which will be Rimorgue, Stormrook, and the Denari Temple in the middle. The Denari Temple in the middle does not give you any faction rank, nor do these towns. So you can actually completely ignore these towns and still get the same maximum faction rank. The castles are 50 each. If you capture everything, you will get an S ranking, which will give you 150 points total.
What?
Now these characters, although they might get level ups and leadership bonuses, you never see them again, as far as I know. I don't think they return as enemies or anything like that, so we don't actually need to worry about this. You can, however, make the enemy surrender during this mission, at least on this version of the game. I think the most recent build does not allow you to make the enemy surrender. Any enemies that surrender here will be added to your faction ranking as normal. I haven't been able to get the enemy to make any item drops though. Even though I played this map about 3 to 5 times, I haven't gotten any of the enemies to get any item drops. In that castle over there is Casamir. He is a sentinel. I think he's like level 34 or something, and all the soldiers on this map are level 18. The units that are the leaders of your troops here are cultists. We'll take a look at one on my next turn. But in battle, they pretty much cast dark magic similar to a sorceress. if you wanted to max out your faction ranking for this mission, you should ignore all of the towns so that you can race your allies to capturing the enemy. So again, it would be like this, but I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. You would want to end your turn with the dragon here if you wanted to capture more guys.
I can taste your fear.
You cannot seize at the same time as you have attacked. So let's go ahead and take a look before we end the turn about this Xanatos Mage. He doesn't tell us anything, so all we know is that he casts sorcery magic. The other units are normal, as well as this character,
Balmont Hunters.
who, I guess as a flying dragon rider, he is water. Later he will appear, I think in 2 chapters from now, where his affinity will be fire. In this dragon rider form, these are his randomly generated stats. Now, you might recall that the Rimorgue troops, or Terranor himself, they were enemies of the rebellion, so realistically there are no lives here that your player faction will have a vested interest in.
What?
Nari Temple, a concentration of lies. Show them no quarter. Strip this place of every icon, every text, every sign of life, and burn it to ashes.
Oops, Nate still sees it. When your allies ever make an enemy become unable to attack, the enemy always retreats, so they do not count towards your surrender score. Enemies that cannot surrender, should they be disabled, will retreat. So for example, if it's an enemy medic that cannot surrender, they'll just retreat instead. I'm not particularly concerned if I lose these rogues. somehow this mission you have to have the hand of Xanatos be defeated, I'm not really sure you could. Even if everybody on the map attacked him in one turn, I don't think he would ever get defeated.
I can taste your fear.
Here's what it looks like. Don't worry, we'll get another chance to see that again on the final boss of this stage.
Your life is mine, Randolph.
You bloody bastard! To hell with you!
Balmung hungers.
And this is why I don't think he can be defeated. Father is a likely threat, but we'll give him one chance. Mother can be swayed. Keep damage to the kid to a minimum. You heartless bastards! Why are you doing this? Stand down, lady. Your daughter will be safe in our hands. As for you, we've got your name on the list. Report to the town square tonight to burn those Denari books, and you'll be in compliance. Hurry to the chapel. The outer gates won't hold long. How could this be happening? Such evil has come over men's hearts in our own country. What's going to happen? Donar, hear us. Tell us you have not forsaken Tanra. Steadfast against the darkness, speak to us, Holy Donar, one last time.